reasons why they're doing what they're doing. No matter how stubborn, no matter how terrible a man is, the man needs a kid. And then you need to ask yourself, if the seed of a woman can bring forth salvation, what is your seed bringing? I would like to share with you 5 things you should never apologize for. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Chikoloba Rita. I would like to share something with us this morning. This afternoon. This is 11:48 already. Good afternoon. The benefit for courtship. Listen, guys. Listen, ladies. For those who are single, this is 21st century. The world, people are enjoying themselves and all of that. Let me tell you what friendship is. Courtship is about. Courtship is not about sex. Courtship is about you getting to know each other. Getting to know your likes, your dislikes, your weaknesses, your strength, your background, your value. That's what courtship is about. Because it is true courtship that leads to marriage. If you don't really know your partner now and you take decisions of getting married, you will regret it. Don't allow what you see, either money or emotions, to take over you and not take the right decisions. That's what happens to people. That's why I tell people don't to have sex during courtship, because sex has its own feelings on its own. So people actually take decisions of marriage because of sex, because of good sex. And it does not work like that. Sometimes you get married, you don't even have that kind of sex you think. You both are trying to impress each other. The man is trying to impress you. You're trying to impress the man. So when you're married, you might not have that time to start impressing one another again. That's why I tell people constantly, don't allow your feelings to take decisions. Because mind you, marriage is for better for us. People will tell you marriage is not a bed of roses. But I always tell singles, I know marriage is not a bed of roses. At least you should be able to achieve 50% of the roses. And you're not in this world to come and die now. So take decisions that will benefit your life. And don't forget, you're going to bring forth seed in that marriage. So if you don't take decisions where you know that your children will not be able to have a good mindset or grow in a certain environment, look at the man, look at the woman. If I marry this man or marry this woman, how will my children be? Constantly think about your kids. Even before you giving birth to your kids. Think about the future of your kids. If I marry this person now, how will my kids grow? What will happen to my kids? What will happen to their upbringing? What will happen to their future? That's what you need to think. If I marry this woman, what will happen? What will she teach my kids as a mother? What will she transfer into my kids? Or if I marry this man, what will this man transfer into my kids? Constantly have this mindset. People get married for different reasons. Some people get married for sex. Some people get married for pity. Some people get married for money. For different reasons. But don't allow physical look or material things to make you take decisions that you will regret. I tell people marriage is not a bed of roses. I understand that. And I also tell people if it's not working, step out. But you can actually avoid involving yourself in such a marriage that you have to step out along the way. You can actually avoid it. There's so many divorce cases, but we can actually avoid these divorce cases by we opening our eyes to see the weaknesses. The problem we have is that we'll see something, we said, it's not really much. The guy is good or the girl is good, but just that she have this tiny weakness. There's nothing like tiny weakness. See that 10% you're seeing? Marriage is a high opener. Marriage will open your eyes to a lot of things. That 10% you're seeing that you think you can manage, by the time you are married to that person, you realize that 10% automatically increases to 90%. Marriage can amplify who you are. Marriage is an amplifier. Marriage increases who you are. So if you're a nagging man or a nagging woman, marriage increases it. If you're a stingy man or a stingy woman, marriage increases it. Marriage cannot change you. Nobody changes when they are married. Never. People only changes when they want to change. You can't change anybody. Never. People can only change on their own. By the time they see something bigger than them, that's when they change. That's why I constantly tell people, don't take decisions based on emotions. This thing called marriage is a lifetime. Instead of you stopping on the way, turning back, take the right decisions so you can keep moving forward. Mind you, there are people who are successful in their marriage and they're happy, not because they don't have issues, but how come they are not much? Out of 100% of marriages, I can tell you that just 5% are happy in their homes because those people are the ones who took the right decisions, who never allow their emotions to take over them. Those people are the people who have decided to make it work. But what happened to the other 95%? They are battling, they are struggling in their home because they never took the right decisions while they were courting. They took decisions based on their emotions, based on how they feel, based on what they are thinking as a human. But they never took decisions that would benefit their children's future. They only took decisions that would benefit their flesh, not what will benefit the children that will come. Many kids today in our society who you see on the street is based on marriage. You see these touts we're seeing? You see these bad things we're seeing, this prostitute and everything? Let me tell you the gospel truth. Every kid you see determines the background she comes from. Every actions you see in children will reflect the kind of family the child comes from. Mind you, marriage is a builder. Marriage is the one who builds the children. The children cannot build the marriage. The children cannot build your marriage. You're the one who to build the children. And the marriage comes with the man and the woman. Starts with the man and the woman. So if your children, if you see children on the street, don't doubt. The background determines. That's why you see some wealthy men, wealthy women. You be asking, what is this child looking for? Why is this child so irresponsible? Check the parents' life. They've always been irresponsible. Children copy for what they see. They don't copy. Children don't just wake up and just do things. They copy for what they see. Children don't learn what you want them to learn. They learn from what they see you doing. So ladies and men and gentlemen, before you get into marriage, kindly think about your kids. The destiny God is going to put in your hands. Kindly think about the future of your children. The environment they're going to grow up from. And ask yourself, if I marry this person, what will my children become? Would they be among those nuisance of the street? Or would they be responsible children? Or would they be children grown or trained in the way of God? That's what we should be thinking about. Because these children you see, they are our destiny. They are our future. Because these are the people that will take care of us tomorrow. Be smart. Be wise. Don't allow your emotions take your decisions. God bless you guys so much. I love you. On my next video, I'm going to be sharing with you some certain stories